Aloha, this is the Green Lending Mr. T. Last episode, we made our way into the painting, finally, thing. Learned that Emily is gonna be taking her body over. Blah. I think I'm saying it backwards. But anyways, here we go. Do I fail at everything? Gosh dang it. Alright then.
The void. Time to see what you've really got, Delilah.
Have you slain all my sisters? Well, it doesn't matter. I can carry on alone at this point. I must say, I'm surprised you came this far. You're the one who gave me this chance in the first place. I thought I might see the Lord Protector pop up at the last minute, but never you.
I suspect Corvo's busy.
Are you doing this for Emily? Don't bother. You killed her mother in front of her and sold her to a gang of murderous crooks. You think she's fit for the throne? No. The girl Emily Caldwin will have the mind of Delilah the First, who did not inherit everything she got, but came to power through the force of her own genius.
Your genius couldn't keep me from reaching you. It won't save you now.
Who have your victims been, Dowd? Civil servants, the housekeeping staff, drunken boys on watch duty, and frail old aristocrats? None like me. Your mother should have taught you not to anger a witch. I'll kill you! You're outmatched, Dowd.
Okay, where is she? Oh my gosh, wait! Help me! Okay, definitely beyond my league. Okay. Okay, I gotta do something else, I see. Okay.
All it took was a dead empress.
Delilah's work. She's been busy.
He's beyond.
Wait, what? Why did that, what? Nothing happened. Why was nothing happening? I was clicking. Oh my gosh. This is gonna be a total mess because I have no idea what I'm doing.
I must say,
Heal! That's not the heal button! Ah, gosh dang it.
this one has talents. Squeak if you see him. You won't stop. You won't. Hack away down. They grow back. But it was easy to turn against you down there. You strong. Bedrock.
Okay. Okay, I still have tons of things to use.
Did any of you see where he went? This one has talents. He sees you, and he will not stop. You'll run out of easy to turn against you now. Your hold over your mind is but your practice. I will not. Bring him down. Come out. Paint a little
There are just three. There are just three. Gosh dang it, I feel like I still don't know what I'm doing. have, you know, sleep darts. I had to use a stun bomb thing. Hope you don't mind. Okay, so apparently I could have just killed those, apparently.
The last part of Delilah's ritual. Just gibberish. Unless I finish the other ritual steps first.
Okay. What am I gonna do? Trap her in a painting?
Paint flows. Blood flows. Life goes. Out with the old. In with the new. You've lived in these bones long enough.
I'll find you. I will not be beaten. Curse you all. I will not.
Yay! That was fun. Just random target rescued Emily. Awesome.
No one will ever know exactly what it took to save Emily Caldwin from a living death as Delilah's puppet. No one except the outsider, who watches everything and thinks his own dark thoughts and speaks to few in any generation. I've learned that our choices always matter. To someone. Somewhere. And sooner or later, in ways we can't always fathom, the consequences come back to us. I came from Serkonos to Dunwall as a boy. Made my living as a killer. One of the few who've heard the outsider's voice. I murdered an empress, but saved her daughter, who will one day rule the Empire. Those were my choices. I'm ready for what comes. Surprise for you. I asked for my life. When I killed your empress and took her daughter, something broke inside me. Now I want nothing but to leave this city and fade from the memory of those who reside here. I've had enough killing. So my life is in your hands. Make your choice.
You make an eloquent plea for a man with innocent blood on his hands. It's a shame Corvo doesn't know the real story, isn't it? How in these last days you passed through Coldridge Prison like a shadow, dared the tangles of Dunwall's underworld, and walked out unscathed, outwitted one of the greatest witches in a generation, all with consummate care and skill. How you saved Emily Caldwin, daughter of the Empress, first of her name, and no one will ever know. But how does it end for Dowd, the hired killer, the murderer, the savior of the Empire? It's up to Corvo now.
It's so weird with his mask on, but still. Yay! Okay, that was... I think I would have done a whole lot better than the last part of the DLC I did, but that was my own darn fault. Okay, so this game... when I first picked it up, I played the heck out of the game. I did all these achievements and such. Now, having come back to it, it's still so much fun. It's really hectic though when you're trying to do it all perfect, or not trying to do it as the game plays. That's something that I haven't done with this game yet. Like, whenever I'd mess up, I'd just go back and do it again. But, well, that wasn't this playthrough. And I'd say that the DLC was definitely worth my time playing, because that was quite the interesting side story. It was a bit shorter, but honestly, when you combine both DLCs, it was about, in a sense, the length of the game itself. So, I don't know where to place this series, because I don't exactly know. Here, if you enjoyed this series, leave a comment below, even if you don't normally, because honestly, I really can't exactly get a read on how this whole series went. I don't know whether people liked it or just people didn't watch it. I don't know where this series stands, so if you guys could just, I don't know, let me know in any way, shape, or form, that would be great. But this is basically it for Dishonored. I'm not going to be covering the first DLC, which is just a bunch of challenges. I don't know, unless you guys really want me to, but I would need a huge sum of people to want me to do it for me to bother with it, because honestly, it's not that interesting. Some of the challenges are fun, but some are just, I don't know. It's all over the place with that, with the Trials of Dunwall DLC. So I can call this done, and I think I'll probably have to get this all uploaded tomorrow, because I don't have enough time tonight. I'll get started on the editing at least. So I think I got 6 episodes recorded, which is my norm actually, but I'm gonna be uploading it all at once, and then I'll be moving on to Crisis Warhead, I believe it was called, which is the DLC for Crisis. And I guess I'll try out using a controller, because why not? If I can use a controller, I'm gonna see if I can use it. We'll see if it makes the game any easier or not as well. I don't know. I don't know what to say anymore. It's credits. I really do hope you enjoyed the series, everyone who watched. I hope people who didn't watch also enjoyed the series. Because why not? My frame rate did have a couple issues throughout this playthrough. I'm trying to recall how much of an issue it gave during my original playthrough of the main story. I think it's been a lot worse than what it was. I don't know why it's like this, but hopefully I'll be able to come up with some sort of solution, whether it just be I need a better graphics card, because I have a fancy new computer here. I don't know, and I'll be using it for my schoolwork, but I don't know how much I'll be trying to use it for recording, because I want to be careful with the computer so that I don't get any bad things on it, because this computer has been through a lot in the way of bad things. So I think I might do like stuff on Steam. I might use use it for Steam games, because then I'll be able to run them more smoothly with the higher graphics. But I may hold off on doing emulator games, because getting ROMs and stuff can be sort of sketchy sometimes. I really don't know how I'm gonna do all this, but in the end, I hope to just do better quality videos. That's been my goal all along, really. Just slowly make improvements with each series I do. And just go on from there. I think I've done a pretty good job. I've introduced doing thumbnails, learning. It's been learning. It hasn't even always been just doing something new, but also just learning something new with each series I do. Like, whether it be learning how to fast forward my voice as well as the game audio, stuff like that. I've learned a lot doing all this recording stuff. Dishonored the Brigmore Witches. Oh, it was fun. This game was a whole lot of fun. I'm thinking back to the original story. What I've been playing of this game recently, it's just been the DLC for the Let's Play, but thinking back to the main game is so good, it's so entertaining. The DLC was nice too. It had a really good story at the end, like once at the very end when you knew what the heck was going on. For crying out loud, all you had was a name. Even Dodd had to figure out what was going on. But at any rate, I'm just trying to drag this out, really, is what I'm doing right now. So, at any rate, this has been the Green Lighting Mr. T. I hope you've enjoyed the series. And to you I say, aloha!